I just renovated this house, turning it from this to this with just £100. Okay, maybe it cost a little bit more than that. After scrolling through all my endless messages and replying to all my many fans, I noticed I had a message from a friend, and they were looking for a builder to refurb a house in under 5 weeks. So obviously, I said yes. When we got into the house, we realised it was not in a good way. The tenants had trashed the kitchen, added terrible wallpaper, and filled the walls with Foamex to fix any problem like the banister or a hole in the wall. Now that's not even a real problem. Those kind of fixes are easy to do. But with every refurb, there's always unexpected costs, and this renovation was no different. The main issue we came across was during the recent storm in the UK called Storm Eunice. Now when we got access to this house, we noticed in this little back bedroom there was a tiny little heater just left here, which we thought was a little bit odd, but we didn't really think much of it because this whole house is a little bit odd. That is, until Eunice came to town. It was at that point that we came into the house and found that the walls were literally soaked and dripping in rainwater. Bearing in mind, we'd already plastered most of the house and we couldn't really afford to fall behind on a 4 to 5 week time frame. We had to move pretty quick. So we assessed the exterior of the walls, the roof, the guttering. We identified the problem, called our man Martin the roofer. He came round, assessed it and was able to come up with a simple fix. Now long story short, I can't even remember everything that we did, so I'm just going to quickly read it off my phone, I hope you don't mind. So we capped the chimney, we cleared the gutters, we pointed the wall and applied a hydrophobic coating to the bricks on the entire back wall. And we got all this done in just a few days. There was actually one other major nightmare with this property, but I'll tell you about that at the end. For now, let me show you around the house. So this is the hallway. Now before I show you around the rest of the house, I'm going to quickly tell you what we've done consistently throughout the whole property so that I don't keep on repeating myself. Throughout the house we'll paint it, and as I say, just painting it white. We're going to paint them, so we've painted the entire house white. All the skirting boards, the walls, the ceilings, everything has been painted white, including the doors. We have put down carpet or laminate flooring throughout the entire property, and we did a deep clean throughout the whole house. So let's have a look around. So this is reception room number 1, and personally I think it looked a lot better, if I do say so myself. The choice of colours were really intentional here. We had a really dark, dingy room that we really needed to make sure that we brightened it up, and I think we did just that. And with the new carpet in, it finally feels homely. One issue that we had with this room was that the plasterer had left a bucket of water filled up in the bedroom right above it. And what they didn't realise was that there was a hole in that bucket which caused a fat load of water to soak through and destroy the ceiling just after we plastered it. So it's a bit annoying, but we managed to fix it, and now it's all water under the bridge, or coming through our ceiling. Other than that, for this room, we've boxed in the gas meter, we've sanded down and painted and refitted the 5 surround, and then we also fitted a brand new internal door that heads into the kitchen. Quite honestly, this is my favourite room in the whole house. I think it's my favourite room in every house that we do because you just can't beat a fresh kitchen. This is a dramatic improvement from what it previously was. We've chosen a specific type of colour scheme to brighten up the room, and I just think it looks great. So I've got £250 that I'm ready to give away to Joe behind the camera if you can guess how much this refurb cost. Now before Joe gives us his answer, anybody that is watching this video, if you are thinking about selling a property, I run the best online estate agency that covers the whole of England and Wales. So if you're thinking about selling a property, book in for a call with me or my team at HomeSpot. We would love to be able to have a chat with you about how we can sell your house for free. And by the way, speaking of £250, if you know anybody that is thinking about selling a property, use our refer a friend link in the description where you can go in, fill in your friend's details, refer them on to us, and if we sell their property, you can get £250. Go on, how much do you think it costs?
15.5 grand.
15.5 grand? Oh my word. That's not right. Now I want somebody to win some money, so if you're watching this, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, comment your guess on how much this renovation costs in the comment section below, and I'll give the person who gets the closest to the most accurate price 250 quid. This is the landing. Now last time we were here, you probably saw our famous Fomex banister that was, actually I don't think you did, I think it may have been ripped out by the time that we did the house tour. However, this banister, or the banister that used to be here, was stuck into the wall with Fomex. So as you can see, we've changed that and it looks a lot better. This is bedroom number 1. Now there's not a whole lot to say with what we did here. We just plastered 3 of the walls, painted it, and personally, I think it just looks a lot better and just all around sexier. This is bedroom number 2. Now this was the room that we had our famous Fomex hole in the wall, and as you can see, there's no more Fomex. This was also one of the rooms that was seriously affected by the damp that was caused by the storm, and as you can see, there's no more damp. We're now in bedroom number 3, the most problematic out of all 3 of them due to the serious damp problems. But thanks to Martin the roofer, we had it sorted, dried it out, painted it so it's nice, fresh, ready for our tenants to move in. Now it's quite a small little box room, but it'd be great for a baby's nursery, a playroom, or maybe a little study and office space. It's quite a nice space all in all. Finally, we are in the bathroom. We didn't do loads to this room. We didn't do a full bathroom renovation, but we changed the toilet seat, we got a new radiator, put a new bath in, put a new cupboard door in, painted the ceiling, cleaned the whole place, changed the flooring. And on the budget that we had, I think it's been all right. Now the biggest headache on this whole project was that our tradespeople ended up getting really ill, which meant that we was too short notice to bring in new tradespeople, and it meant that we started to fall behind on our time frame. So there's only really one thing left to do. Get the coffees in, pull an all-nighter, get friends and family involved, and get it all done. Now we have a networking event running in Manchester city centre, so if you're interested in property, you're already in property, you're a property professional and you'd like to get along, network with other people, like-minded people, learn, grow and just have a good laugh, then make sure that you book in. The link is in the description. Use the code that's in the description as well to get 50% off, and you can come along, we can have a great time, it's going to be a load of fun, and maybe you'll learn a few things too and connect with some great people.